How we doing? Ryan B Hebert here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you all with some fantastic and amazing news. I qualified for Players Cup 2 with the one and only Sudowoodo. How we doing, guys? Ryan B Hebert here, and welcome back. Today I'm just talking about how I've qualified for Players Cup 2 with Sudowoodo, and in exactly 1 week, that tournament will be happening. It is an official online Pokemon tournament hosted by the Pokemon Company, where players had to qualify for this tournament in a prior championship series online about a month or two before. So I luckily was able to use my Players Cup 1 team, which was in the same series, Series 5, because for some reason they decided to completely skip over Series 6. Well, this was good news for me because I didn't have a new Series 6 team, but I had good, old, and trusty Sudowoodo. The team itself is a Trick Room Sudowoodo team, taking advantage of the fact that Hatterene and Didi, or Dusclops and Didi, would basically give you a almost impossible to stop lead when it came to setting up Trick Room, relying on your opponent to then knock out your Ndidi, allowing Sudowoodo to come in, using Bulldoze to proc weakness policy, and then win the game because Sudowoodo could hit all of the top Pokemon, at least the top 10 Mons in that metagame, for super effective damage. Rock moves, grass moves, and dark type moves. Not to mention that when I was finally out of Trick Room, by the time the turns had ended, Sudowoodo's Dynamax would be finished, and because of that, I could then use Sucker Punch and win the game out of priority. Psychic Terrain would be up because I would send out Ndidi at the beginning of the game. 5 turns later, Sudowoodo would still have a +2, it would still be alive, and it would get the kills it needed to because a +2 Sudowoodo Sucker Punch definitely packs a punch. What does this mean? It means that in the next week, I will be preparing my Series 7 team, which does not have Sudowoodo. I just want to make that very clear. This team will not have Sudowoodo, mostly because Sudowoodo is not viable for this metagame due to the sheer amount of bulk and newly introduced Pokemon in the Crown Tundra DLC. New Pokemon like Glastrier, Spectrier, Legendaries coming back, Pseudo-Legendaries coming back, Salamence, and especially Metagross. Pokemon like Glastrier and Metagross, while they may have some weaknesses to Rock and Dark type move, are able to take highly offensive attacks, specifically physical attacks, and survive them due to their high physical defense and high HP stats. Due to this, Sudowoodo will be taking the bench, and in fact, probably not coming back until we get a similar metagame to the earlier Series 5, maybe even 4 or 3. While it was fun to run Sudowoodo and qualify for Players Cup 2, I won't be coming back for my Players Cup 2 team. However, I do have some new stuff and some new spice that I'm really excited on working on. And there's a lot of different cool ideas that have been coming out, at least in my opinion, in the past couple of days. I played in the Victory Road Tour this past weekend. I had a lot of fun playing in it. Shout out to Victory Road, it was very well run. And while there were a couple issues of players going over time or disconnection issues, it was handled extremely well. If they host any more tournaments or challenges in the future, I will be participating, and I recommend you do too. They're a fantastic way to get into the scene and to battle some of the top Pokemon VGC competition that exists around the world. For the most part, almost every top player that could be named in like the top 300 players in the world was at this sort of event. Now, not every player could make it. Some had time commitments or conflicts that just could not be avoided, and so not every player got to play. But for the most part, we saw a number of competitive, high-level players competing in this event. Once again, grassroots events are a great way to stay in the game and to get some good practice for the official events. After playing the VR Tour this past weekend, I'm feeling ready than ever for the Players Cup 2 tournament. Stay tuned. I will have some more videos, some more updates, that sort of thing. I really want to do some more interviews with some more creators, talk about the beginning of Series 7, because wow, what a start. I mean, who knew? Galarian Moltres, hello. So guys, that's going to be it for today. Thanks so much for tuning into today's video. Truly appreciate it. If you have any comments, likes, or want to subscribe to the channel for more content, please do so. For now, how we doing? And I'll see you later.